And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Yeah, I got a shirt on. Yes, I do. It's starting to get a little cool in Reno, Nevada. Summer was nice. Winters are fucked up in Reno. You can see icicles hanging off cars. It can get down to 15 degrees and 12 degrees. I can't go over the mountain pass because it's all snowed out. If you get stuck up there, you'll die in the snow. I'm looking forward to winter coming. Woo-hoo. So it's the first time I got a shirt on in a long time. You'll probably start seeing me in more shirts. Tonight's show will be a little different. I've got an unofficial sponsor, Macallan 12, double cask. You got to get that. It's pretty good shit. We're taking back a little old school Crypto Hulk. I got a little drink going here. Why the special occasion Crypto Hulk? Well, so far this week, I've made about $1,000 in trading. Just like you guys, I sold off earlier some scop and made $300. The other day I made $300 off Energy Web, $200 off Weekend, Volt $150, and the art token, that sucker went up 130%. I made $450. So 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, $1,400 this week. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to do what you guys are doing sometimes. Let's start here. First 5 people of the show: Brian Carasone, Mike Evans, Lester Mina, MK_P, AJ Singh, Reston Preed. There you go. That's good enough right there. I've got a members only show tonight. Last minute, I had it open, but now I'm going to have a little celebration. We're going to go over crypto that we went over about a month ago. It joined with IBM. I'm like, oh, shit. So I put over $200 into it and under 4. And this is what I'm just going to hold. I'm looking at my Hashpack wallet. I'm like, dear God in heaven. That seal coin shit, I got $6,000 of that. I'm like, I'm shocked. Now, my friend who put in $4, he's probably got about $6,000 as well. See, if you got in early to seal coin when you watch Crypto Hulk Show, my friend bought it the right way. And he spent $4 and slowly bought it. And I'm sure now he's got about $6,000. I'm holding on to this sucker because this ain't nothing. Pretty soon I'm going to look at, my Hashpack wallet has never been this. I don't know how it's got that high. It's almost as high as me right now. But I'm looking at this. I'm kind of just doing the show, kind of looking at how much it's valued in there right now. I'm shocked. Like the seal coin shit, man, $6,000. I'm like, whoa. It's like damn near $10 a coin. I was getting into it when I forgot what the price was, but now my friend put in $4 and he just made $6,000. If he were to sell it off now, he could make $6,000. And I'm just like, wow, he's not selling because he knows that shit's might be worth $5,000 a piece. Hoo-wee. Ooh, it's getting hot in her. But yeah, man, this is awesome. No, I haven't had anything to drink yet. I'm just looking. Wow. Let me check some comments here, see what you guys are up to. Seal HTS, $10.70, current price. 552 man. I'm late. Apologies. He's at work currently. I won't tell nobody. It's fat and sweaty. Oh, says Mark Sinclair. Hey, that's okay, Mark. You don't need to tell us what you got going on over there. Seals is a long hold, says Brian Carasone. I'm going to have a sip of Macallan. Hold on. Oh, man. Double cask, 12-year. Oh, my God. I love it. I just like sipping on it. Whew. Yeah. Let's check the list here. Stu Lavelle. Steve Mariano says, I kept those art tokens. Was that dumb? No. I actually really like what they're for. Oh, yeah. Look, a lot of the cryptos I go over, some people pump dump them, buy them back. Some don't, whatever. Look, Crypto Hulk Show is kind of like a buffet. The buffet is open for like 3 to 4 hours. You can go in, eat, sit around, bullshit, eat again, wait. But sometimes at buffets, they kick you out if you're in there too long. Not this channel. But my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I do love McAllen. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advising, but I know a whole lot about McAllen 12, boy. It's some good shiznit. Don't buy anything I say here. Just, I'm so fucking high. Yeah, I don't even know if McAllen's good. I did so much drugs right before the show. Cocaine, heroin, me, and Zoltar's passed out right now. Yeah, we both did so much blow that I can't even stand up. So that's how you get financial advice from this show. Zoltar taught me everything. Everything tonight I'm going to go over, Zoltar showed me. But right now he's so fucked up, I don't think I could get a fortune out of him if I tried. So there you go. There's your legal disclaimer. Let me check the comments still and say hi to everybody. It is a Saturday. I won't be making a show Sunday morning. I don't get much views on a Sunday morning, so we'll do a Sunday night instead, about 24 hours from now. Okay, I'm just looking at the comments here. Thanks to, I've got Elton John's song in his head. Yeah, Seal Coin. I'm telling you what, congrats to the people that bought Seal Coin when we did. Oh, man. Now, I'm hoping, I have evidence that I used to buy it. I'm hoping this is the one. Grok's telling me it is. Grok is telling me it's the brand new. It replaced the TIOT. This is the QAIT HTS crypto. Like the numbers, Grok saying, and I'm telling you how much I think it's going to be worth. At least $5,000, $1,000 to $5,000. I'm going to look at a Hashpack wallet one day. Fuck, I'm going to have like $500,000 in there. Wait. I'll be like, dang. And all that shit. What do I got in my Hashpack? My Hashpack. The Hashpack wallet. I've got sauce. I got a good amount of sauce. Oh, man. Bank Social. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Bank Social to hit $1 million. I'm almost ready to laugh right now. I just need Bank Social to hit $1. That's all I need. I got my HBAR in there. Hoo-wee. I don't have much of that. That's all on Caleb Brown. I got a little chunk of change of HBAR in there. Man, I just love, I'll tell you what, one of these days I'll be like, oh my God, life is so awesome. You watch my program, we go over fundamental shit, right? A lot of fucking work. We study. I read off a whole bunch of shit, show a whole lot of articles. We've got to come up with some kind of money from this. There's no fucking way we walk away broke. There's no fucking way. I mean, with all the work that we do, man, sometimes I just want to look at this shit and start crying. Oh my God. Okay, I got to I'm distracted just looking at, I can't believe I got this much money in my Hashback wallet. I'm shocked. Like, I don't know how it got that high. I know how I got high and how I get high and will get high, but I don't know. I'm kind of shocked looking at this. I'm like, do I need my glasses or how is that? Hoo-wee. One of these days, everybody, one of these days. All this hard work that we've done and all my yelling and screaming and putting up with me, like, damn, Crypto Hulk, is a lot of work to do. We had to put up with a lot of cussing and shit from you, but man, we're all fucking rich. And I'll be like, that's the goal, man. You don't have to like who I am. None of that shit. You have to love the information. That's what we're here for. Okay. It's not a personality contest. It's, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to research like no other motherfucker can do on the whole internet because I'm desperately trying to get you rich. That's what I do. When I worked in probation, I'm going to brag about myself. When I worked in probation, I graduated the highest numbers of people off probation in record time, half the time. I can take a probation sentence, cut that in half, and say, dude, if you work with me, you're fucking out of here in half the time. He's like, what? Says, it's going to be work, I'm telling you. But if you're not a puss and you can handle me, you're graduating half the time, dude. And it happened. Bam, bam, bam. Coworkers hating on me. Oh, he's letting everybody go. That's so fucking, oh, wait a second. Parks 1147. I thought you're already a member. Hold on. Are you paying up for 2 months? Hold on a minute there, man. I know I've been like chatting with you on social media, waiting for you to. Hold on a minute. Yeah, September 3rd, you paid $500. So now you paid another $500. Okay, so you're good until like November. Let me add this on here. I got to move my McAllen because I put it on the notepad. Yes. Well, that's what's up, dude. Paying forward like that, I'd appreciate that. Put down. Let me look at this. Park 11 44.77 $500 paid till oh god, he paid September 3rd, November 3rd. Okay, there you go. Pretty fucking amazing. So the way I do business is the way that I worked in the work world is just how I do my channel. I had a lot of people that didn't want to get on probation, obviously. I taught them stuff. I helped them realize things about themselves that they need to work on with me, with counselors and stuff like that. Very proactive. I dig deep in research. I'm going to look through your case history. Whenever people came to me on probation or parole, I looked through the whole history. I talked to them. I would take notes. I'm seriously interested in learning who are you and how can I help you get done with probation in record time. Okay. I like it because it looks good for me. My boss is looking at me like, damn, man, we're going to start calling you the rehabilitator. I'd start programs that didn't exist. Yeah, I would start different probation programs that did not exist before. And I'd find ways to help people rehabilitate in lightning speed. I'd give them a reason and a hope. And I'd give them something to work for. And they'd work so fucking hard to achieve that goal that they really wanted something. And I help them achieve it. That's what I do. I do the same thing on this fucking channel. Okay. So there you have that. Let's move on. Oh, I gotta turn off the ringer. Oh, shit. Somebody from Sandy Creek, New York is calling. It's a telemarketer. Hold on. Let's have some fun. Hello. Iron Crest Financial. These stupid fucks. I wanted to cuss at somebody. All right. It's some kind of a recording or robocall or something. Sometimes we get frustrated, accept the fucking call, and just, here's what I'll do. Now, don't do this. Don't do this. Sometimes I'm so fucking pissed, I'll accept a call and just fucking get on somebody and say, like, you stupid asshole, you're selling me your loan company is so fucking stupid. I've never even heard of it. Like, I'll just take out whatever kind of anger I have and put it on this motherfucker on the phone. I'm like, what kind of a salesperson are you? How are you letting me talk to you like that? You're like some kind of bitch. No, you know what? Nobody has respect for you. That's why no one's buying your stupid life insurance plan, you fuckhead. And I'll click, hang up the phone, and then feel so much better. Okay, let me put a heart by that one. Not waiting in vain, member for 22 months. Even if everything I got went for $1, I could certainly it could, you put I, but it could certainly be a nice house on some great land. I know. If all my shit just goes $1, then I'm still going to be good. I can still buy a nice house in a nice neighborhood. I'll be fine. If it goes to $10, see what I mean? That's why I'm showing you. I got a crypto we're going over. Fuck it. We're going over it first. And I'm going to show you this crypto where, man, if you stock up on this shit, it's got so many fucking connections. We've already done this crypto. It's not brand new, but we've already done this crypto. And I'm telling you, wait, this is for October. I've never seen anybody do that. Like they pay up on the 3rd, and today's like the 12th. 10 days later, and he's already paying for the next one. That's some shit right there. That's hella funny. But it's well worth the money. Let's see here. 552 man. And are you even in my phone? Let me check. Let me look at my contacts. You're going to have to get a hold. If you're not, look, some people have joined up. Go to X, say, hi, Crypto Hulk. My screen name on YouTube is such and such. I paid X amount. I paid the $500 on September 13th at about 5:15 p.m. Pacific time. Here is my phone number so you can text me or call me if I have questions. I want to learn how to be a better trader, whatever it might be. We can discuss things. I'll give you techniques that I've heard other people that are very successful use, and some techniques that I was talking to a guy a couple of days ago, and we were talking for about 20 minutes, and he's ready to go with trading. Like, he gets it. Like, he's like, now, Crypto Hulk, I understand this shit. It makes it so much easier. And I said, look, dude, every week you should be making at least $200 to $300 a week right in there. You should. I mean, that's easy. All you got to do is just know what you're doing and time it right. Don't get fucking scared if somebody dumps and shit. Just fucking hold it and think. There's more. I don't want to give away all the secrets and shit, but and I'm not a trader and I can't give trading advice. I'll just tell you what I do and what other successful people have done. But let's get back into this real quick. We got to stay on track, not get out of focus. Although it is Saturday night. And you know what? Speaking of focus, I need something to take the edge off. Man, that's good. That's Crypto Hulk's favorite. Macallan 12, double cask. I'm telling you. Whew, good stuff. All right. We're all good. We chatted, reviewed my portfolio. Your advice was spot on. So let me see if I could find him in here. Yep, I got you right there. Okay. Yep. So we talked. There's a lot of people that I talked to. And so what you're going to do, Parks, is give it a couple weeks, see how you're doing, call me up if you need to. We'll discuss what you've done, if you made any mistakes, and we'll try to correct those. Let it ride another 2 weeks or something, give me a call. I mean, but you might be doing just great. Sometimes I just give you a little hint on how you do this stuff, and then you guys just go at it and you know how. So, all right, Crypto Hulk is drinking cider again. Yeah, you know, I made some good money this week, not a ton. Waited on these trades, waited till they hit good high amounts, sold them. Got some of these good ones still left over. Some of these suckers I'm not letting go. And, you know, if you get good at, if you learn how to trade, number one, you can't do anything with $50. You got to have at least $300 or whatever to trade. Because look, if you have $50, what do you make? 15? Like, you can go for like 10 years. I hate to start off with a small amount. Okay, I start off with a small amount. until I know what I'm doing. If you can turn 20 into $30, then go 50 and then do 100, then do like 150, some shit like that. All right. But you got to get up quick, you know? Maybe you want to start using $20 and then 50 and then just jump right to 200 or something. But it's like, you're not, some people think they're going to be putting in $50 or 100. That shit ain't, you know how long it's going to take you to make money that way? But you got to know what you're doing. So start low, but when you start getting better, I mean, don't always try getting these 15Xs and shit or whatever. Just, but look, call me on the phone. We'll discuss the shit, but I'm not giving this shit information for free unless you're a paying member at the $500 level. Okay. Concordium, we went over it already. Here is your Concordium on CoinGecko. You can find, well, it's not giving you a token ID there. That's weird. But here is, let me find it. Let me show you their CoinGecko. Oh, I know. What if we go to CoinMarketCap? Concordium's got 2 zeros and a 5. I'm not seeing a token ID. I'm seeing ccdscan.io. So, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. So, if you see a CCD and a Concordium, that's what you want to get. And let's go. Rob 7879. Rob, thank you very much. Don't forget to pour Zoltar a glass when he wakes up from his crash. Yes. Park says, try Belvine 12-year double wood. Best for the dollar, hands down. Yeah, we'll have to do some sampling. I'll have to go somewhere like a brewery. Let's get into this. Concordium just got hooked up with IBM. Now, we went over Concordium before. It had like 3 zeros or something, possibly more. Now it's up to 2. And when I saw this, I had to go back in and get some. Let me show you this article right here. This means, let me show you, IBM. Oh, man. This is like 2 days ago this happened. Concordium is now IBM infrastructure involved. That is so fucking massive. Stellar is in Hyperledger. I believe they're using Hyper here. I got to look. I'm not sure. Let me check it again. So Concordium leverages IBM infrastructure to advance secure digital finance. Oh my God. So last time we went over Concordium. So look, I told you how this shit works. Some of these cryptos, don't pump dump them. Not all of them. So, and you don't know which ones. This one here, IBM just hooked up with them. Why the fuck would IBM do that if it's a shitty ass crypto? Wouldn't do it. This motherfucker crypto, I came in and I put a little bit of money in it. Yeah, it's IBM Hyper Protect. Enabling secure and compliant digital finance with enterprise-grade infrastructure. Wow. As digital assets and stablecoins continue to reshape financial services, the need for a secure, compliant, and scalable infrastructure is more critical than ever. Now, this is from IBM. I want you to notice something here. Hoo-wee. This, what we're reading, look in the upper left there where it says IBM.com. This is massive right here. It's not Concordium trying to kiss their own ass, okay? This is IBM telling the whole world about this crypto that I'm now talking to you about a second time. Because I've gotten some brand new people since the last time we've had this show. New people have joined. New people get this fucking shit, okay? Some of you guys are out there that collect $100. I got some of you guys are $500 members. Get this shit right here. This is the one, okay? For $100, fuck it. 2 zeros in front. Oh man, this is guaranteed. As digital assets, Concordium. This is what IBM is saying. Concordium is addressing this need by integrating, oh my God, IBM's enterprise-grade technologies, including IBM Linux 1, IBM HyperProtect portfolio. Now, we know that Stellar. Let's take a look. Here's a Luminance article. Let me do a copy paste. Stellar IBM partnership. There you go. And IBM's Stellar products. If we go down to summary and then overview, go down to where it says private networks via Hyperledger. The Stellar Foundation joined the Hyperledger Foundation as an associate member. Now we know Stellar has something called Albridge. Let me show you right here. I believe that CCD is some kind of a Ethereum-based crypto. Can somebody verify that CCD is Ethereum-based? And if it is, notice how CCD joined Stellar with their Hyper project. You got Stellar with Hyperledger, and Stellar has Albridge. You have Albridge, Ultrastellar, and Stellar. It connects Ethereum, Solana, Celo, and Polygon. That is massive right there. Concordium, not yet available on wallet. Now, I got mine on, did I go to MetaMask? On my MetaMask, I got Tether, Insight X, some Ethereum, Wecan, XYO, Ergo, Proton, which is XPR, Centrifuge, ELF, Expands Token, Sora Validator, Think Protocol, Silo, LTO. Well, that's gone. I transferred that. But yeah, I got it. The CCD. I got Chain Nova, Conflux, some little bit of BNB. So yeah, I forgot what wallet I put that on, but I got it. CCD. Oh, yeah, I think I got that on that other MEXC, I think it was. I'll have to take a look. I can't remember. I got so many fucking wallets now. I can't keep track of what's on what. So let's go back and look here at this article. So IBM HyperProtect portfolio. This integration supports Concordium's mission to deliver secure, identity-anchored blockchain capabilities optimized for payments and financial use case. By leveraging IBM's infrastructure, Concordium enhances its ability to offer fast, auditable and programmable functions. This is something else. Listen to this. You know that crypto ZK sync that Crypto Hulk loves? Okay. Right here, Concordium's blockchain features protocol native identity verification with zero knowledge proofs, ZKPs. Oh, shit. Enabling privacy and accountability. It has 2 to 3.5 second for the transaction, 2,000 per second. Frictionless payments. Again, using zero knowledge proofs. Oh, man, this is a good one. There's a lot of, I'm not going to read the rest of the article, but this is just what you want. Concordia. I'm going to go over Concordium again. I did a little background search on it again. And yeah, I don't have that. Let me take a look here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't know. Where the fuck did I buy it? Who's got CCD? Anybody have CC? Not OCD, but who's got CCD and where do you buy it? Because I was so busy today, you wouldn't believe some of the shit that I had to do. I can't remember where I bought it at. It wasn't Kraken. It's where I didn't get it on Kraken. MEXC, that's it. Fuck it. Yeah, I got mine on MEXC. And I got a good chunk of change that I got a good enough. I don't have a ton of it, but oh my God, it's good. Let me read the background investigation I did. Concordium is a layer 1 blockchain. Hold on a second. So this crypto is like really not out there. It's still a baby. You know, it's got 2 zeros in front of it. I think a month ago when I was talking about it, I had 3. So this one is being set up. I want you to see something. I think that this crypto is probably going to take off because it just joined with IBM. Now, why would IBM do that? This crypto has been out for a little while. It was founded in 2018, so that's 7 years ago. It launched on the mainnet 4 years ago. It just got hooked up with IBM right now. Why would IBM do that? Because IBM thinks that this one's going to be the one, okay? Not the only one, but it'll be the one. Concordium is a public layer blockchain platform designed to balance privacy, regulatory compliance, scalability, make it suitable in finance, healthcare, and other regulated industries. This crypto allows users to prove attributes like age or residency without revealing full personal information. That's what this thing does. Enabling accountability while preserving confidentiality. Okay, so let's say it allows you to do KYC without the person at the store or whatever it is, knowing all your personal business. So for instance, you go into a bank, you want to get a checking account done, right? Or you want to look into your checking account or get money. You don't want that bank teller to know how much money you got because she'll try to think that you're the sugar daddy or the sugar mama, whatever it is. So what this company's doing is it's hiding certain information. So I go to a bank, I go to apply for a Wells Fargo Visa. That person that's taking my information, the very minimal information, or maybe I do a thumbprint, they don't know anything. They don't know how much money I make. They don't know how many billions and billions I got in the bank. None of that shit. Okay, that's what this crypto, that's what we're going to have in the future. It's for privacy. And Concordium, That's what they're working on. Remember now, each crypto is going to have a use case or 2 or 3. Like Ripple XRP can do different things. So this crypto, one of the things, IBM thought it important enough to join up with them. So that's why they're using zero knowledge proofs, okay? It embeds encrypted identity verification directly into the protocol layer using zero knowledge proofs. This allows users to prove attributes. So we went over that. Unlike many blockchains that prioritize anonymity, like Monero or something like that, Concordium mandates identity verification at the consensus level to meet KYC AML requirements, positioning it as a compliance-ready blockchain for real-world applications. Cross-border pay. This is a very good one right here. Concordium's architecture is optimized for PayFi. So this is a payment crypto. I like payment cryptos because in this area, that's what I know. I'm very familiar with payment cryptos, the banks, how they do shit with crypto. I don't know everything. I have a pretty good handle on it, okay? On what cryptos are being used for what and these kinds of things. I don't know all because I need about 5 guys like me to get into this whole crypto space and help me out. But from what I know, I'm familiar with payment cryptos. And let's continue real quick here. Identity layer, protocol lever tokens, scalability and performance, security. There's 14 billion total of these cryptos. 11 billion are running around like crazy loose. Let's take a look. Okay, now this crypto here, let's go over a little bit of. In early September 2025, 3 new stablecoin issuers joined this platform. Stabler R, which is RUSD, VNX platform, and Colby Finance. Spiko, SPIKO partnership, that started in August as well. They pay 6.5% tokens. They allocated 6.5% of their tokens to community. They have ongoing staking rewards. You can buy a Gate.io or Kraken. You can go. I got them on MEXC. Who are the found? Now we're getting into the who are the found. This is where the big kahunas are here. We've got Boris Borler. He's got 20 years in. Let me go to. There's a lot of guys with 20 years experience working on this. Very heavily people working on this project. These are veterans. These aren't like these 22-year-old guys that drop out of college like Mark Zuckerberg and shit. These are guys that have been in the career drilling down, chief technology officers and stuff. Big shots in the industry. Let's go over some of their partners they got. Who are their advisors? The guy who runs Skype, the guy that runs Skype is working on this project. Oh, the guy that you ever heard of the NASDAQ stock exchange? Okay, well, this guy's the vice chair. Not a big deal for the stock exchange. Not a big deal. This one's going to be so fucking huge. A guy named Jesper. He's a professor at Aarhus University. He specializes in cryptography. We got another professor. This is a good sign. I told you what, when you see IBM experienced people with their names are in the project. How many times have we seen these cryptos where there's no names? I can't give you a name because they're hiding. This one is not hiding. They're out of the closet. That's what they are. They've got 2 professors already. We got 3 professors now in this project. A professor at Ethereum Zurich Department of Information Technology and Engineering. This is massive right here. A former executive vice president at MasterCard in this project, and his name is Peter Klein. Everybody here's got names. This project is not like a lot of the other ones I go over where they're not telling you who's this and who's that and who's the board. This one is totally transparent, and you've got all these professors, the guy who's second in command of the NASDAQ and shit. Here, you got this one guy who's a professor at a Zurich, like Ethereum, ETH Zurich. I'm like, wow. Another professor, Bas Spitter is his name. Spitter. BAS, Bas Spitter, associate professor at Aarhus University, member of Cobra. Now, who's involved with this project? A lot of fucking companies. Kolb Finance, traditional wealth and blockchain, enabling tokenized equity. Spike, Blockchain Founders Group. They have a program. They're accelerators for Web3. Impero Group. They're out of Southeast Asia. Mercado Bitcoin, the Latin America's largest crypto market. Mercado Bitcoin is hooked up. Kraken is hooked up with this company here. Stablecoin issuers, Stabler. Okay, we talk about IBM. Provenance tags, Safawal. Bitmart, which I bought some crypto off them. They're involved in this one. That's too good. So yeah, they got 2 professors from ETH Zurich, ETH Zurich. They got these 2 professors, Maurer and Roger Wattenhofer. You have this actual college. Cobra is the Concordia Blockchain Research Center. It's an actual college. You got the professors there, 3 of those. There's like 7 college professors working on this project. This I like. When you got schools and IBM and shit like that, a lot of big names working on a project like this. There's implications. They have support from the Danish government. So that's very, very good. The government acknowledges this company. And that is it as far as their collaboration. So congratulations if you get Concordium. I'm holding this one. This will be my long hold. Let me check some comments here. Okay. You can get 1 million coins plus on a lot of these hash pack coins for a few $100. What I'm doing is this. Look, you can't buy everything. So what you have to do is when I show you a project, the more connections you're seeing with it. Now, it's true. If you buy the right hash pack crypto, but let me tell you something. I don't delve into a lot of those projects. I don't know if they're even legit. All right. I'm hoping Seal's Q coin is. I know Bank Social is 100% legit. They work with credit unions. What I'm doing here, what I want you to see is this. Ideal case crypto, lots of connections. That's what we need. Big name industry. We need accelerators. We need colleges, professors, shit like that. other crypto companies involved in your project. Then we need a list of everybody working there. This one's got professors and all kinds of shit. This is a legitimate project. Is one that if you're going to try to gamble and hold, this is one that you would do that with. Just because you've got so many players in this game, they're not hiding who they're working with. The information's out there. You got IBM. That's a very conservative business. That's like one of the top businesses in the whole electronic industry. It doesn't get much better than that. If you got IBM just 2 days ago, you got IBM on their web page talking about Concordium. I'm like, wow. It's not Concordium trying to put all the information out there. IBM is proud of this company that they've invested. They're talking about Concordium. IBM knows what's up, okay? I've got my crypto now in alphabetical order. So yeah, you know, sometimes, look, I don't have all these answers. I don't have all the answers. What I'm showing you are all the connections. We're going over cryptos with real world use case, with IBM's involved in 7 college professors, a university, and other real world venture capitalists and shit like that, like this. You know, you got to look at your crypto. I can't tell you like what cryptos to invest in. It's really not my job. If you like a project and you believe in it, you might know stuff like, let's say you're a realtor or something, right? You're going to want to probably, the real estate world. I don't know that world. I know a little more about payment coins than real estate coins. So if we go over a crypto project we have in the past that deals with real estate, you need to follow up because that's what you know. That's your fucking world, you know? I don't really go over meme coins too much. Not that they're bad, just the really good ones are good and the bad ones are bad. And that's about 95% of them. But you have to decide what cryptos that you actually want based on the information I give you. And then you have to, don't you want to be excited about it? So that's what I do. I try not to buy some, like, if I'm excited with the connections, then I get that crypto because I know in the future it's worth it. You know, this crypto today over last month between now, it just got IBM. I'm like, oh shit, you know, that's how you know. When you get like an IBM or something that hooks up like 2 days ago, that's how you know it's a good project. It just started with IBM 2 days ago. That's a very, very, very good sign. If it was with IBM 7 years ago, it would probably be a bad sign. Think like this. This company started in 2018, right? That's 7 years ago. It didn't have IBM. If it had IBM 7 years ago as a partner and it's still at 3 zeros and 2 zeros, probably not a good sign, right? Like it looks like, I don't think that partnership did anything. Since you and me have gone over this crypto, it's already gone up in value because you got IBM jumped in. Now they're working on shit. I'm prepared. I'm ready for this one. I'm excited for this particular crypto. We got 12 minutes left. Dovu, that sucker Dovu, that's up. Like, I got to look at the hash pack again. I'm excited. Dovu is up 26%. I think it was up higher, like at 40% or something earlier, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it's got 2 zeros in front of it. I got some Camelot gold. A good chunk of change of that. Dovu, pack, energy trade, HBAR. I got about the same number of energy trade and HBAR, but I got a ton of the tokens of energy trade, like a lot more tokens. HLQT. I got a good chunk of change of that. Sauce. I got a lot of money in sauce. Not a whole lot of tokens because I guess, but yeah. But there you have it, man. The HBAR shit. That's a pretty good one. Let me look for another article here. Last one. Last call. Last call. Gotta love it. Where do I want to do one? Let's go. Ripple in China. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna call. I gotta call bullshit on this next article.
You gotta be kidding me. That's 3 gallons of bullshit and a 2-gallon bucket.
Let's go over Ripple and Chipper Cash. I want to show you something. I got to call bullshit on this. I'm not saying they're not doing it. It's not going to last long. I doubt it could work. Ripple and Chipper Cash joined. Now, this is March 2025, almost April. So April, May, June, July, August, September. About 6 months ago, almost. Ripple and Chipper Cash join forces to unlock faster and more cost-effective crypto-enabled payments across Africa. Everybody, Africa's getting ready. You are not rich until Africa is hooked up. That's my intention for reading this article. I don't have to live in Africa. I have to understand what is going on in Africa. Ripple, this is back in March, the leading provider of digital asset infrastructure and payments provider, Chipper Cash. Okay, why is Ripple Crypto Hulk? Because I get this question a lot. Crypto Hulk, if Ripple's working with the World Economic Forum and all these big banks, whenever they're working with the Bank of International Settlements, like the biggest fucking bank in the whole entire world, who's in control of all the banks, how are they working with some little fucking company called Chipper Cash? I mean, really? Like Chipper, they couldn't have came up with something professional? They could call it Onyx Financial or just something. They could make up a fucking Chipper Cash for real. And you'll see Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple in a room with 20 other people. And it's like either the summit in Switzerland, Davos, where the richest people, the most powerful people in the world, Brad Garlinghouse is in that room. And here we are reading an article about fucking Chipper Cash. Like, Crypto Hulk, what? WTF? Explain that shit to me. Well, Africa's a different beast. The continent, you've got all these countries in there. It's so fragmented. Africa, imagine if in the United States, we got 50 states, right? And then we got 50 different cultures and 50 different beliefs, religious, whatever. We got 50 different money. I mean, it's going to be a fucking mess, right? Africa is the perfect place to have Ripple go to. Ripple's already a partner with this Chipper Cash and all this, what is it called? Onafric, MFS. Okay, so in Africa, you have this payment system called MFS Africa, Mary Frank Sam, MFS. That was massive. Ripple's a part of that one, but then they changed their names and hooked up with, I think, some European companies in Australia. Now it's called Onafric, ONAFRIQ. And I'm pretty certain that Chipper Cash has business dealings with them. And they have, but Ripple comes out sometimes and tells us they have partnerships. This is one of the companies, this tiny little company, Chipper Cash. What Ripple's doing, see, Africa is all kinds of broke up, okay? And you've got to get all these people to transfer money around. Ripple's the perfect thing. It's interoperable. When Africa's hooked up, the whole world's rich. The Ripple XRPL platform is interoperable. This is the perfect environment to hook up a continent that is so fragmented that they don't got banks and shit. Like, you go to your 7-Eleven to send people money. there's no real bet now. In certain parts of Africa, only the richer areas you're going to have. But I'd say like 90% of Africa, you'd have to get on like your bicycle and drive down to this little mini mart place where they got electricity. It's like one street pole in the whole town kind of shit, right? This is where Ripple comes in. All these poor people are now going to have a phone, and they got Elon Musk hooking up the Starlinks and stuff. They can have bank accounts on their phone. They don't even have to have a bank account in a lot of circumstances. You got a fucking phone number, you can send money. That's how it is in certain parts of the world. Ripple's going to bring together all of Africa so they join the rest of the world. And then what's going to happen in Africa, we can go on and on, the future and how you can tokenize. The Africans can tokenize their farm fields and shit and make money, you know, off crops. And there's all kinds of things we haven't even heard of yet. Now Africans can hold dollars and buy shit in American dollars like they never have before. You got a phone? Can you get your hands on some Circle? Yeah. Can you get your hands on some Ripple USD? There you go. Now these people in Africa don't have to go to the bank. They can go to the market. They could have people come to their farm fields and they could sell all their crops and do business right there. Fuck the banks. They don't need a bank. So they could use a little payment system like Chipper Cash that's linked in with Ripple and the whole. This is so fucking huge what's going on with Ripple. That started in March, okay? Now, here's another article here about Chipper Cash. It came out yesterday. I got to hit the bullshit meter again.
That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic.
Okay. Now the article's showing Bitcoin. Come on, man. Sub-Saharan. Africa's Chipper Cash adopts what? The Lightning Network. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That is so fucking stupid. Well, okay, here's what we're... let me just read part of this article. I don't want to have to hit the bullshit meter again. I might. I'm just warning you. I might hit the bullshit meter, but let me grab another drink here. Hold on. This will help. Okay, back to work. I got the best job in the world. I can drink fucking Jameson 12 double cask and make money. African fintech giant Chipper Cash announces over half of its Bitcoin transactions now run on the Lightning Network via Voltage, driving faster, cheaper, and more reliable payments across the continent. Chipper Cash, one of Africa's leading fintech company, announced today more than 50% of all Bitcoin transactions on the platform now run over the Lightning Network, making one of the most significant real-world deployments to date. Now, let me tell you something. Are any banks selling and using Bitcoin for payments? No, this is so fucking stupid. This is sad. It's truly sad. Chipper Cash has got the Ripple network. They're probably running Lightning on top, okay? And then they're using Bitcoin. This is so fucking stupid. You see, they weren't doing the shit back in March. They weren't doing shit. Chipper Cash wasn't doing shit with no Lightning network and no Bitcoin stuff. All of a sudden, look at the timelines. That's why I showed you the articles. I had to hit the bullshit meter twice, okay? March, Chipper Cash officially is rolling XRP and all that shit. They put the Lightning Network with this, Voltage, the infrastructure provider Voltage on top of the XRP ledger. That's why that shit works, okay? It's not the Lightning Network. Wow. The achievement showcases the growing importance of Bitcoin's. Who made this fucking article? Of course, it's on Bitcoin Magazine. Okay. No fucking wonder. Does the journalist say who they're? No, there's no journalist who wrote this. Oh, wait. Okay. Yes, there is. Nick, a Bitcoiner since 2000. Nick, who loves dick. Bitcoin magazine since 2020. Accumulating Bitcoin from my last name, not my first. Wow, how sad. This guy's not even a fucking journalist. He's like some kind of a cocksucker. I'm not going to read this article because Nick is so fucking stupid. So that's what they're doing. They weren't running no Bitcoin until after March because that's when they integrated Ripple into their platform, the XRP and all that shit. Then they make an announcement. Oh, yeah, we're running all of it on the Lightning Network. But you didn't tell everybody that Lightning Network is on top of the XRP ledger, you fucking cocksucker. Oh, my God. So there's your article with that. That's so fucking stupid. But new people wouldn't know. New people would read that article and be like, oh, yeah, they're using the Lightning Network. Yeah, on top of the XRP ledger, you fucking cock. So, okay. We're at 1 hour exactly and 44 seconds. Let me just check the comment section here. Nick, don't quit your day job. Whatever that's about. He's probably a Chris Sharpie. Now I want some jelly beans. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about in this chat. I don't think I want to know. You don't need to up. Chipper Cash has the option to receive and sell the e-Naira. Thank you very much, Mr. OG. Nigerian's digital currency. Yeah. We almost had 2 shots of Jameson. Man, this stuff. Okay. We have too much fun in the top chat. Nick, the knob polisher, is that journalist guy, wannabe. Timbo needs some magic beans. Okay, that'll do it for that. Let me click out of these articles here. We didn't get to that one. We got PayPal, Kraken, Ripple, and Chipper. Yeah, so that's so ridiculous. But I wanted to show you that just to show you how fucking stupid these journalists are. Yeah, he thinks it's running on Lightning. And I'm like, wow, dude. Got another African article. We got the Concordium done with IBM. And the hash pack. That is, I like seeing that. Concordium, Stellar. That will do it. I'm done. What do we got here? Steve Mariano. My next paycheck, I'm joining the $500 club, and that's faux show. We'll get you squared away. If you want to join for a month or whatever, that's cool. Just to get going, you might as well do everything. I got a couple friends that work with me. They're more on the tech end. I'm not tech, obviously, but I'm the researcher, and we all kind of worked through. I got another 3 guys I work with, and they help this show so we don't get wrecked. And I think that'll about do it there. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 24 hours from now, Sunday PM.